Hello everyone, this is going to be The Void with yet another StarCraft 2 game. Now I gotta fix one thing. Yeah, this should be alright. Yeah. Anyways, in Team 1 we got Starelf and Fluffy. In Team 2 we got, they're already debating about which units are banned or not. Anyway, in Team 3 we got PinkPussyBro and GreenPussyBro. Here I got Vincent and his ally Flexy, the Flexman, and then we got Maximus and we have Andriu. Now if you want to read what they are saying here, just pause a bit. I'm guessing they are talking about which units are banned and stuff. Alrighties, anyway, not much action going on for now, just regular tower taking. Fluffy moving in here. Ooh, the Hellbats with the wrong rally point there. Wanted to buy the Hellions, but it didn't work out so well. Although those Hellions did make a couple of kills while they were Hellbats, so... There he is, fixing the rally points. You should always keep that in mind, because with this shop you can just set the rally points. So if you're this player... Like, if you're PinkPussyBro, you always want to have the rally point towards you in the event that something happens, like what just happened. Meanwhile, Fluffy's just roasting everything. GreenPussyBro running in there. Oh, nice flames on the Marines there. Oh, they're getting heavily outflanked by top right. Need to watch out for a savior. There is a savior. Gonna hit quite. Did okay. Let's see the bounty. It was Pink's savior, so I guess it worked out fairly well, yeah, being almost top bounty and stuff, so yeah. Meanwhile, Fester's already out for his Fluffy's ally Starelf. So yeah, I'm gonna expect a ghost soon from Fluffy, since that is what they tend, that's usually their build. Meanwhile, Andriu getting in there with a medevac play. There's Maximus's ghost. On the hunt for the Fester. Now let's see if they will, Fluffy, I think Fluffy's going to be able to spot this as soon as it comes near. Let me see if I can spot it. Nope, it's just in the fog of war, so Fluffy can barely see it.
Your allies are in battle.
Might be more interesting to see it from Starelf's perspective, although Starelf was all zoomed in, so you can't really see the ghost there. So yeah, it's really hard for Starelf to spot the ghost when he's all zoomed in. And Maximus is being extremely risky there with the ghost going too close to Fluffy's army. In general, when you play ghost, you want to stay close to this ledge, so it will be harder to see. As you can see the wiggling there, and I think Fluffy is seeing it. But Andriu coming in with a save. Ooh, even getting a Hellion for his efforts. Very nice. Turning the tables a bit. Meanwhile, Maximus still on the hunt for still out for blood. Starelf not having any of it. Those juicy Marines, very nice. Gotta be careful though with the Dark Templars, can be really nasty. Meanwhile, here comes the ghost. You want to stay out of the range, out of the scan range, because you never know whose scan it is as the ghost guy. Unless of course it's your own. So be careful. Meanwhile, Andriu is just here just to lure out the Fester. Well, because they can't see the high ground, they're most likely going to scan anyway, so they can spot the high ground. Ooh, misses one EMP, and he only has energy for one more EMP right now, so that's not going to work out. It would have been worth it if he could have EMP'd that, because he had full energy because he leached the medevac, but nah. Meanwhile, Vincent also out with the medevac play. Seems the Dark Templars are eating quite a lot. Although one Dark Templar did die. Apparently, Flexman running right in there. He's got to be really careful. I think he's being a bit reckless with his Marines, losing all the Marines so easily to the Hellions and the Fester. I mean, this guy is on the other side of the map, and he should be able to avoid him. Try and engage Andriu a bit, or Maximus. Maximus and Andriu have nothing really with to block Flexman's army. They only have means to escape with the medevac, and well, sure, the EMP can do a bit of shield damage, but not really something really terrifying. Can easily engage those marauders. Stim and attack. Oh, yeah, he has stim. He should just been run in there, I think. That's what I would do at least. No concussive shells, so no slow on the Marauders as well. Though I think that would have been a really nice engagement for him. Well, apparently I'm the only one I think so. Anyway, first 10 minute mark. I think Starelf's Fester hasn't died in quite a long time. Oh, nice roast there, and you see them all lining up for the Hellions. That's really nice. Oh, there comes a second savior. And that's a 10 minute mark and a second savior. So even though they saviored twice, he didn't quite. They are still not on top. Although he already managed to get his Useless out because of that. And huge lag spike because of this insanely large, two very large armies colliding. I think that was very beneficial very beneficial to Flexman. If you look at his bounty, 16 to 14, should be really nice. Although here comes Maximus's stalker play. Maximus really likes his stalkers, so expected that from him sooner or later. And here comes Fluffy's ghost. On the hunt for the Dark Templars. Although I'm curious to see if he's gonna be able to kill the Dark Templar. Let's see how he's gonna hunt for them. Oh, Flexman coming out with the Ultralisk, very interesting. Ultralisk is really like it's really hard to kill an Ultralisk with oh nice, spotting that. It's really hard to kill an Ultralisk with that unit, the Ghost. Because of its insane health pool, and it also regenerates fairly quickly. Fluffy just waiting for the Dark Templar, seeing if he can spot it somewhere. I think it's over there. Oh no, there you can see him moving. He didn't pay attention there for 1 second. He doesn't really want to waste the EMP apparently. Let's see. If I were Fluffy, I'd scan here. Well, I guess he doesn't really want to lose his Ghost yet. He's also got to be careful that he's not going to lose too much energy for the cloaking, that he can't double EMP anymore.
Your allies are in battle.
He was intensely focused. Finally scans there, sees the Dark Templar easily. They aren't realizing a thing that there's a ghost in the middle of their stuffs. Oh, yeah, very nice. And using the auto attack to finish the last one off? Nope, just... He wants to. One more shot. I don't think he got it. Or did he? No, he didn't get it. Oh, that was just one shot away from death. Well, anyway, that's how you hunt the Dark Templar. Just be patient, see the ripples. If this is regard to the Ghost, I think the Ghost paid for itself. I mean, one Dark Templar for one Ghost. It's a 50-50 trade, except you buy the Ghost to counter their farming units, and you use the Dark Templar to farm, so in the end the Ghost paid for it. Plus he managed to damage the other Ghost severely, so... Meanwhile, Maximus take 2 on the Fester, but... It is alive because he has 1 gas. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. Oh, it's there in this army. The amount of gas a player has is a big telltale on, is a good indication of how many heroes and stuff person has. Ooh, nice Seeker. Seeker missiles are so annoying. Meanwhile, the Flexman. I mean, the Zerglings are going to be a relatively good feed, but the Mutalisks are like going to decimate his Marines. So if I were Flexman, I'd try and concentrate a bit on the bottom right corner. Sure, you may have a Ghost, but if you just plays it fair and carefully, it should be alright for him. It should be very manageable. Also, deciding to get damage upgrade over an armor upgrade. Usually the first upgrade when I get an Ultralisk is it's actually always just an armor upgrade for a heroic armor upgrade for the Ultralisk, because it'll get like it got +2 armor, so it'll tank like 1,000,000 times better. Oh, this lag is so hard to control your heroes. I hope I don't have my settings wrong or something that it's lagging so much. Like this being caught out of position, being punished severely for it. Still has a large zealot mass though, but not the amount of Marines he would like to have.
You ever noticed that nobody ever comes back to the barracks?
Vincent stopping his Marine spawn. Oh, 2 ghosts out. Oh, Vincent also not happy about the cracklings, which is very understandable. they do lag quite hard when they are on the field. Meanwhile, Maximus, they're not too happy. Ooh. Oh, he auto attacks one and managed. Oh, very nice. Basically 2 free Dark Templar, and he managed to save the ghost. Very nice. Well, what did he say? Yeah, well, I guess. Well, there you go. I think I was setting wrong or something, because the frames per second is really low this game. I don't know. Let me check one thing real fast. Properties, should be alright actually. I don't know, I'm not too sure. Well, I think he just killed his own compound to deny Andriu the money for it. And Starelf is gonna point that out. Oh, yes. Denying the money. Someone, I heard it go live. And it's Fluffy, of course. It had to be. Since this guy was having Zealots, this guy had Immortals. I just checked on these guys. So it had to be Fluffy. Because he's also next to the thing. Interesting. Really strong combination, by the way, this top left. Using the Cracklings to counter the Goliaths, because Cracklings hard counter Goliaths. And yeah, they just hard counter any Goliaths which would counter the Mutilisks, so neat playstyle. I think the one of the best. Oh, I wouldn't have burrow charged. Oh no, never mind. I didn't see green. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't burrow charge the Ultralisk. Tank well for the Mutalisk, you know. Even though the Ultralisk can't really do much versus the Mutalisk, it can tank them, which is a very good thing to do. Sometimes they use a savior. Oh, we used 2 saviors already. Gonna be interesting to see if Fluffy parking a couple of his Goliaths here. Heavy tag. Yeah, you see, like the count circle is based on this. It deals a percentage more damage to, but they are logical on heavy tags. And tags aren't here in Marine Arena, but you can see them here. And so as you can see, yeah, with base Spectres, Zerglings, Zealots, and Marauders, they have like only this. And a little equals and doesn't equal to sign. But yeah, if you check like with Stalker Lancers, for example, they have these things. So yeah, I did something Fluffy can do. What did he do? Oh, Queen Fessor, that's quite fast. Burn. Although actually, top left was the corner which won the last pre-made versus Fluffy and stuff, so it's really dangerous. I'm really scary. I'm really scared when I have a mutable and I see this immortal ball because like the immortals deal a fair amount of splash. But that also happened one of the last pre-mades. Oh, warping back. Doesn't trust the flexi ball.
You ever noticed that nobody ever comes back?
Here we go with bad manners again. I did something. Kirsten know what he was talking about though. Oh, I already know where it wants to land the fungals. Oh, the Baneling is going to be a nice target. Did the Banelings not give a bounty or something? That's weird. Oh, meanwhile, small drop or not. Was a Seeker that came in. Got a medevac. Not much else actually. Gonna be hard. Yeah, he got the auto or this upgrade, which makes it very hard to drop on people with a Goliath compound. Oh, look at this, the amount of money here. Plus 50, I wonder what that was. Hellion maybe? Yeah, it was probably a Hellion since he just brought a new Hellion. No Maximus out here, out for blood. But, ooh, is he good? Apparently his target isn't the Queen, otherwise would have killed it. Or not killed it, he would have used snipe on it, I think. No, his target is also not the Hellions, because it's evidently right there in his face. What's he waiting for? I'm curious.
Your allies are in
Oh,
battle.
that's the wrong.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, apparently something worth. Oh no, wait, that was Maximus's ghost, right? So confused. Yeah, it was his ghost. He doesn't have it hotkeyed. Right?
You ever noticed that nobody ever
No,
comes
I don't
back
know.
to the barracks?
Completely missed out. I think it was. It must have been a Dark Templar then. Only choice. Oh, there's a mutable. Very, very susceptible to fungals. That's why he's only sending out a handful of mutalisks at a time. But then again, if you only send out a handful of mutas, it's easily killed by units, by these kind of units. But then again, these units have 0 upgrades, so you're gonna need a lot of units if you even want to kill a small amount of mutalisks. So yeah. This. No, go back. You see all the green becoming orange. That's not good. Meanwhile, Fester out there, 350 kills. That's a lot. For our Maximus to try to kill the Infestor as long as it's Infestor mode and not in Queen mode. And this is going to be very interesting. Devil Dogs. First time I think I've seen Devil Dogs. Or one of the first times. And not the first time. I've seen it once before, but that's an interesting choice. Versus these Cracklings. I've never seen it before, really. Oh, Maximus sniping the thing there. Nice rally. Oh. Very nice, blinking them to the side so he has a larger concave. I think something bad happened there. So yeah, stuff's just going. The game is just taking its course. Oh, let's check the bounty board, I guess. Fluffy still in commanding lead with his Hellion play. Fluffy always takes the lead in the tournament. Or not in the tournament. Fluffy always takes the lead with his Hellion play. He's really good with that. I don't know if he's just really good with that or that Hellions are just really strong in general. I don't know, it just seems always that Fluffy's units are the ones which look very, very strong, because Fluffy is previously known as Gangster, and there he played, what do you call them, Crawlers, and then after he played them for a while, they were so strong, and they looked so strong, and then they got nerfed. Kinda sad, but they were, like, overpowered back then. And now it's Hellions, which seem overpowered, I don't know.
Teleport successful.
I haven't really seen other player play Hellions in the pre-made before. I haven't seen people try at all, except Fluffy, so. Meanwhile, Flexi going with Ultra, still no armor upgrade, interesting to see. I'm also curious in if PinkPussyBro knows you can't Graviton Beam, or you won't immobilize Ultralisk with Graviton Beam. I'm not sure if he knows that. Yeah, I cannot left the Ultra Scare on, instead only disabling Burrow Charge and allowing anti-air weapons to attack it. Oh, look at this. Nice splash damage. Wow. Ooh. Man, if Vincent didn't have lag, Vincent is known that he has a really poor computer, unfortunately, but if he had a way better computer there, he could have sniped one, maybe both of the Phoenix Eye. But he did a fair amount of damage versus the Mutalisk, so if the Queen comes in to finish it, that would be very bad. Oh, the Zergling's surviving it barely, by the way. You know, the Phoenixes are here, but the problem with the Phoenixes is, like, they can go in and lift the Queen, but it's not going to happen with the Goliaths, because yeah, with the auto tracking of the Goliaths, it will just be easy. They will easily be able to just you know, kill the Phoenixes the instant they lift the Queen up. So yeah, another savior. That's the third savior. Is it, or is it the fourth? There's a Phoenix on the way. They just gave up. going faster of their own. Meanwhile, Flexman going. I think Flexman is doing fairly well with his. I'm curious to see what his bounty is. Oh, 5-7.
Your allies are in battle.
Not bad at all. I don't know.
Complete.
Seems like a really fun build in a pre-made. I mean, Firebats or Devil Dogs. I don't know if you've seen my other video where I played Devil Dogs in a pub, but that was so fun. Devil Dogs are one of the most fun units if they actually work out. And usually they work out. So.
You ever noticed that nobody ever comes
Queen.
back to the barracks?
Like the only answer for a queen nowadays is to get a queen yourself. I've said it numerous times, but hey, why not say it again? The queen can just like kill everything. Can just fungal and leech, yeah, basically every counter. And with if you mix it in with another ghost, then it's almost overkill, you could say, because you can just fungal. You can just fungal entire armies, decimate them. You can regenerate energy with its auto attack. Then when there's a ghost there, you can say you can just fungal it, and then if you fungal a ghost, it's also decloaked immediately, so you don't even need scan. Then you can yeah, then as soon as it's decloaked, you can just leech it. You can leech the ghost, and then the ghost is useless. So with the Phoenix, basically the same. You can fungal every Phoenix, use your army to kill it, or just leech it, or keep it fungaled, or kill it with the queens. Basically, the possibilities are endless. But then if your ally mixes in a ghost of his own, then that's just even super overkill, because then you can like double EMP, because then you can just double EMP kill Phoenixes if you upgrade a bit. You can also just EMP other ghosts so they can't snipe it, or EMP the Nova or Spectres, whatever you want to call it, so they can't really snipe it. Yeah, kind of sad to see like every pre-made so far. I think there's only been one in the past weeks where there wasn't any queen or infestor on the field, which is kind of sad. Maybe later when they finally nerf the queen it will be better. Oh, where's the Ultras going? Oh, could have stimmed and just walked in there. Sure, there's a ghost there, but I don't think it's gonna one-shot. You need a lot of damage upgrades to be able to one-shot an Ultras. Plus, Announcers are units with a very low damage and a very high weapon speed. So that means that as soon as you get even a few armor upgrades on the Ultalisk, it'll immediately like nullify all damage, or almost nullify all damage done by the Lancers. In StarCraft 2, damage never gets nullified entirely. If it reaches like, or if the armor is greater than the damage dealt, it'll always deal a minimum of 1 damage. So, but yeah, that's basically nothing against a health pool of 5,500. Let's see what Maximus is doing. He is paying attention, but he's just not like out for the queen or something. I mean, he's obviously not waiting for it to time out, seeing as it has 160 seconds left. But yeah, it is stupid how this fungal just also roots everything. Like once you Fluffy's still not realizing there's a ghost there. Wonder, yeah, you can see it move here. As you can see, when you walk past the ledge, it's really hard to spot it. I mean, there's a ghost right there, just because we know it, but it's impossible for them to spot it. Anyway, and that's also only if they... Ooh, managing to leech the ghost, yeah, by a ghost. Unless, no, that wasn't gonna happen. Or he could have recalled, actually. He could have mass recalled. Meanwhile, the only by the way, one counter for fungal growth is mass recalling, so you can still heal it a bit with your tower and hopefully get lucky. Like as soon as your air mass gets fungaled, and the queen can, there's also a small ground army nearby where the queen can get its energy from, then it's gonna be GG for your air mass unless you use mass recall. It's the only way to not lose your entire mass. So yeah, meanwhile, still a long way till sudden death. Fluffy going in there, going for the compound. You could use time warp on the thingies actually. Yeah, that's a very late reaction. Also, no, didn't split it up at all. Oh, fungal that. Oh, roasted. Yeah, I think that's GG. So sad to see another queen player win though, or just another queen game in general. Look at this, 750 kills. Try doing this with a High Templar and a premade. Yeah. Ami is like Ami, Halkov, and Yuki are the only two players in the game who don't say who claim Queen is perfectly counterable and stuff, but I haven't seen them counter it too often themselves, except for except when they play the combination themselves. Oh, don't lose a medevac to AFK, guys. That would suck. Meanwhile, oh, look at this roasting. How many damage upgrades does he have? 9. So he is killing a lot of those devil dogs. What is the damage on that? Oh, can't see. Meanwhile, sound 165. So 2 would be more than 300. Yeah, if he'd got a couple more health upgrades, he would not die due to 2 incinerates, which would be rather cool. Unfortunately, he can't really tell how much damage the incinerates does. He only knows that they do a lot of damage. Hey, this is weird. He can use it. I've seen him use Stimpack. And can I select the shop? Yeah, I should. It says that it has a requirement, but he can already use it. Stimpack on the Firebats is without a requirement, so. Let's see. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Meanwhile, Firebat's going to town. Yeah, Andriu just giving up. Tired of seeing all the queens. So yeah, it seems to be like GG, no read. Too bad. That sucks for Maximus though, as ally left. Let's check the bounty. It should be fairly. It should be in a fairly dominating position. Meanwhile, here comes Flexman. The problem is those Hellions will just roast all of those Firebats, and then when he already didn't have a cooldown anymore on the Queen, so Queen is ready to go whenever they want. So yeah, that means that Flexman can't really do anything versus that. Meanwhile, Maximus using the medevac to get a nice angle on that. He's not using EMP though on his on the ghost, but yeah, Flexman can't really do anything. I mean, yeah. Guess there's just not that much to do for them. He has maximum mass, but he knows that he can move out. Autocannon 45. It's a lot of damage. Let's see, what's he gonna do with his oh, is he gonna EMP kill the? That would be terrific. If he could EMP kill the, if he would know that the Fester is there, that would be so great. Oh, instead he's going for the medevac. I don't really recommend that. Somehow he needs to realize that there's a ghost there and then EMP kill it. Or he needs to realize the Fester is there and then EMP kill it. Oh, it's too late, unfortunately. Decided to move out. Recall, but it's to no avail, unfortunately. Just to look at that wrecking through that army. Yeah, just keeping. Yeah, this is what I mean. You can fungal this, attack this, and why not just use another fungal? You see, nothing top right can do about this. I mean, you can handle this army on its own, and when the Queen is low on health, hey, why not just use a transfusion? You can even leech the towers. Yeah, it's the savior was really nice. Was really well placed and stuff. You know, moving out and then shoot, but still doesn't help with the queen. With its look at this 7,500 health. It's almost enough, as much as an Ultralisk. Yeah, that's what I mean. And by the way, even if you do pop a savior, which you could also do, is just like this, healing more with a transfusion than it does damage. And not killing it again. Just counter it, yeah, but with what, Sherlock? I mean, even if they get ghost, I mean, even if this team gets ghost or something, he has a ghost of his own to EMP. I don't know, man. Ooh, nice cheeky combination there. Using snipe, but as you can see, the transfusion will help. It was a nice play though. Using snipe, knowing it wouldn't kill it entirely, and just blinking in to try and finish it off. Yeah, he has to save his compound, but it's not. That's a bit too late. He does get a lot of money from that though. Now there goes Phoenix, and he's gonna just show us right now how useless Phoenix is gonna be. I can tell you already what's gonna happen. Is like either A, the Phoenix is gonna get killed by the Goliaths, or B, it's gonna get fungled, killed by the Queen, or it's gonna get fungled so it can't run away from the Goliaths and it'll get killed by the Goliaths anyway. Oh, the Hellbat's coming in for some damage, doing quite a lot of damage there. Can be worth it to just use it on. Oh, look at that, also killing a ghost. Maybe even killing that. Yeah, GG. Yeah, it was a pretty bad game actually. It was a nice playstyle by Flexman. Oh, I said GG, whoopsie. Oh well, doesn't matter. Is Maximus even here though? I guess that's about that. Showing us how to win. If you want, you can also just try this strat out in pub games, which Fluffy and Starelf did with a mate of yours. I mean, if you play well, if you play it well, you should be able to win you should be able to win every game. So yeah, but it's gonna get nerfed soon, I hope. So yeah, large mass, but let's be honest, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing this guy can do except use three more saviors. Maybe get lucky, get a nice graviton beam on the thing, and then oh, vortex, cheeky. This is gonna be interesting. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna kill the Fester? Nope, the Fester will survive, unfortunately. Ooh, uses another vortex but misses it, or whiffs it. Oh, the Phoenix going in, that's very bad. Yeah, Phoenix got one shot, I believe. With the Goliaths in there. Yeah, I agree. Let's next time set a couple of rules. So yeah, no. Yeah, it goes another savior. Oh, use a savior. They could, yeah, finally a savior. Not that it's gonna kill. Yeah, nice lift again. But the savior ran out. Still got the money though. Yeah, just rebuying everything. Meanwhile, the party chat's going insane. Anyway, not much going on. Oh, I think that was Fluffy. Dropped 12 teams of Marines. Marines can be so nice. Did he upgrade his savior? Very nice. Well, just the end. I hope you guys enjoy this one, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, try the Strat Starelf and Fluffy did with a mate of yours, and yeah, let me know how it goes down below.